Hope you're doing well on this Sunday. Just checking to make sure, as I always do, my boring audio levels are all hunky-dory and everything's fine. So let's just make sure I can hear myself. Yep, all is well in the world. Okay then, so Deep Forest Raceway, interesting night. I think it's a quite exciting night to be by all accounts. I've got a feeling it could actually be, so far, probably the best racing week. Oh, I'll get it right in a minute. I'm messing about my phone still at the moment as well. Could be the best week we've had, I reckon. Lots of incidents, but all good stuff. So before I crack on, though, I also wanted to go through because this is the penultimate week, and so we're coming down to the nub of everything. And currently, I believe when we went into this evening, the standings were that Roadrunner was first. He had 5 points over myself, Berserker Boy, in second. And then it was T50 Gary in third, but literally about maybe on identical points to me, if not 6 or something like that. And then Surfer Evan, it's such a shame he missed a week, because he was 17 points behind, I believe, of everyone else. But he's at the beginning of this evening. But if he'd been raced with us the entire series, he probably most definitely would be in the lead. So he's catching fast. So it's a 4-way tie at the moment. Well, nearly a 4-way tie. It's 4 people in with the championship. And this chap here, Dave, actually, he's been very, very quick. Again, it's another driver. It's a shame he wasn't there from the start and carried on all the way through, because he certainly would have been in with a shout. So it's a very competitive field. And even though there's the top 5 of us, all battling for the championship, there's still a couple of other drivers who've got the pace to get race wins, as we saw with Shaggy last week. He got a race win. Skippy's, look at that. I mean, Skippy's third. Skippy's, if he could cut out the mistakes he's making, he's in with a shout. The last couple of weeks he's been close and high up there. Remember, he was chasing me at one point last week when I think he was about second. So, it's a very competitive field, have to say. Welly Bob, again, he's in training and practice with him. Welly Bob's been faster than me a few times. So again, Welly Bob's, I think he's got race win within him. But anyway, we shall continue on with this race now. So again, just listen to myself. But anyway, we shall continue on with this. There we go. Right, so this is the sprint race, Deep Forest Raceway. Crazy kind of track. You see the hairpin at the right there on the map at the top right, and down at the hairpin at the bottom right. It's a tricky hairpin, and then the infield section. It's a very fine, narrow racing line. I'd be interested to see if anyone did manage to do much overtaking in the infield section, or the mid sectors of the track. So anyway, without further ado, we shall crack on, because I'm rambling now. So in first place, it was Dave, qualified first in the Porsche. Roadrunner series leader in the I did it. Oh my God. It's only like the 12th race, and goodness knows how many weeks. I'm still calling it McLaren. It's a Mercedes in second. Skippy in the Vet in third. Yours truly, Berserker, in the Muzzy in fourth. Gary in the Subaru in fifth. Surfer in the Mitzi in sixth. Welly Bob in a Lexus 7th, SJB in a Lexus in 8th, Blackie in another Corvette in 9th, Fast JMS in the Datsun in 10th, Dennis in a Mitzi in 11th, and Mickey Moo in a Ferrari back here in 12th. So, as I say, it was missing Shaggy, which is a shame, because fresh off the back of his last race win, I'm sure he would have been looking forward to racing with us again. But in the meantime, we are 5 lights, and we are go. Good start from the whole field there, by the looks of it. Oh, look, a couple at the back there seem to be pulling out, but at the moment looks like Roadrunner's got just nipped out in front into the lead. Coming into turn 1, it's also going to be a bit of a bumping and barging, but everyone has got through. Oh no, no, there was a nudge there. Oh dear. Chaos, chaos. Chaos just puts Mark with some damage at the back there. Let's have a quick look again and see what happened there. Looked like Gary got spun. Oh, that looks a bit odd. Oh, that looks like a whole lot of lag going on there, to be fair. And Gary was lagging quite a lot that night. So I can see yeah, look at that. He's shifting all over the place. Difficult to race with someone like that. Wellible comes in, he's side by side, but for some reason that puts Gary sideways, which it shouldn't have, to be honest. It just collects Blackie and puts Gary, one of the championship contenders, right at the very back, lagging all over the place. I'm really sorry, Gary, but unfortunately, because you're lagging so much, it's going to be really hard to keep a view on you in this commentary, I'm afraid, mate. So Mickey moves up to 10th, SCB up to 9th. Let's go back up front to Roadrunner in the Mercedes. Where are we? Coming around to the beginning of the fast straight, goes through the tunnel. So Roadrunner's in first. Surfer's had a brilliant start. He was 6th at the beginning. He's got up to 2nd. Berserker's managed to hang on to 3rd. Skippy's dropped back to 4th as they come through the long tunnel to this chicane. Oh, sorry, hairpin. Berserker's gone very wide there, but manages to bring it back together. Has everyone gone through? Okay. Oh no, Dennis spins it up back. You can see a lot of tyres squealing behind, which I'm sure is really just Gary lagging. Is everyone through? Yep, everyone's through. So back up front, Roadrunner now coming down to turn 1. Fastest. Hi mate, how are you? Long half this, long old stretch to come back down to turn 1. It's heavy braking zone. We follow Roadrunner through, being chased by Surfer here. See, Surfer's got the Mustang close behind as well. Evans seems to be a bit tentative there. Going through go through under the bridge in the mid-section. It's just allowed Roadrunner there. You can see all Roadrunner's sideways though. Mercedes proving a bit of a handful through the infield sector. Oh, he's gone very wide there. Now all 4 wheels are off. Does that mean he's going to get a penalty? I kind of thought that should have given him a penalty. Or is it just if you get all 4 wheels off of the rumble strip rather than just the white line? But no, it's not giving him a penalty. So here we come. Oh, in the meantime, Berserker Boy's going defensive here against Skippy. Berserker defending 3rd place. Gets a really nice inside apex there. Oh, and Skippy bins it. Skippy all by himself. This is what I mean. Skippy's up in 4th place. He's at the heady heights of 4th. Coming around to his hairpin, and he's going to light the rear wheels up. Even in 2nd gear, he's lit them up. Oh, and he's giving himself damage as well. Oh, Australia must be cursing. He's very patiently waiting. That's good stuff there from Skip, though. Spins it round again, and now Mickey's got to avoid Mickey Moo, and he does. There you go. So, back up front, Roadrunner now. He's got Surfer really close. Coming through turn 1. Now, as you can see, as you go up here through the mid-track section, and Roadrunner's gone very wide there at turn 1, at that turn there. Surfer's not really burying it through section. That Mercedes is certainly looks very squirrely and unsettled through the infield section. Doesn't look planted at all, but it's got the grunt, and Surfer doesn't seem to be really pressing the issue. How far behind is Berserker? Berserker's just dropped off a little bit. As we come down to the back straight. So, Roadrunner first, Surfer 2nd. Berserker's in 3rd. Dave's picked up a penalty in the Porsche. He's in 4th. He's going to keep that position. Welly Bob's still thereabouts in 5th. Fast JMS has got up through the field, and his Datsun's got past SJB and Dennis. Oh, it's a nice little squabble coming on here. On board with SJB. Very jerky as well. We'll get a little nudge there from Dennis. And Dennis backs out, and Gary's now back. The 2 Mitzi's side by side. Gary's going to get the position. It looks like, yeah, Dennis slots in behind Gary coming down the main straight. Where is Dennis going to get a nice little toe here? Try and duck out at the beginning of turn 1. He is. There he goes. He's ducking out. He's going to retake 9th place. Good on you, Dennis. Go on, stick it up there. Oh, he backs out of it. Backs out of it. Just lets Gary take the position, even though it's side by side and he's inside. So, let's go back up through the field. At the moment then, Roadrunner now. He's pulled out a bit of a gap between himself and Surfer. And Surfer now dropped back to where Berserker is within distance. Let's go on board with Berserker here in the Mustang. Mustang, as you'll see shortly, through gears 5 and 6, really starts to reel in the cars in front. I'm not going to quite get close enough on this section. As far as really hammering the revs out to max in 5th gear. Go a bit too wide. Does Berserker? He's going to try and cut back underneath. Oh, it's very, very close. Oh, he's trying to go around the outside now. It's Berserker squeezing the nose of that Mustang there through. Surfer gives him a little nudge so he knows that his Berserker's there. As you can see, Berserker in the Mustang coming down side by side with the Mitzi. He's got the legs of that Mustang. Is he going to get in front of Surfer? No, Surfer holds his ground into turn 1. You can see Berserker's right in the tailpipes now of Surfer. Let's come back to that in a moment. Let's go back to Dave in 4th. Dave's a little bit on his own at the moment. Whaley Bob's still in 5th. He's a little bit on his own. Fast JMS. He's got Gary's got up to 7th, so he's pulled away from Dinky now. Looks like SJB's had a moment. So where did SJB go wrong? Because SJB was higher than that. Let's quickly go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's picked up a 1 second penalty from somewhere. Just knocked him all the way back. And he's also getting it badly wrong there. It's very jerky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we go back to where we were. So SJB's in 10th, Skippy in 11th, and Mickey Moo back here in 12th. So back up front, here we are with Roadrunner now, coming round to go through the tunnel at the back section. The Surfer has got Berserk again right behind him. Beautiful shots of the Mustang coming through that tunnel. He's going board with Berserker. Can he find a way inside? You can see he's reading the Mitzi in now. Surfer's gone very defensive again. Blocks Berserker. Berserker's going to go around the outside, tries to cut back up inside, but puts a power down. But there's a big fat Mitsubishi arse in the way. He has to back out. But again, Berserker, hopefully, with the power of that engine and the slipstream of the Mitzi in front, he can find a way past. Really, really close now. Pulls out side by side with Surfer's into 2nd place. Go Surfer, but Surfer's going to cut it back up the inside. Great driving from these two. Surfer blocks it, Berserker off. So it's 2 laps now. Berserker's been frustrated by having Surfer right in front of him. You can see Surfer's getting a little bit squirrely now as well. Berserker's definitely trying to hang on to the tailpipes of Surfer in front. I've got a feeling these two squabbling. Yeah, here we go. Dave is joining this party as well with Berserker and Surfer having a bit of a squabble. Just going to allow whoever's behind to hopefully catch up. Oh, Berserker gets slightly wrong there. Let's go on board with the Porsche driver. Dave's also, and also you can see Welly Bob's not too far behind either. Here we are on board with Dave. You can see the battle brewing in front. You can see Welly Bob there back behind. Let's see what happens this lap. Not Berserker, a bit too far away into the hairpin. Gets a power down. Oh, Surfer's very close to getting a penalty there, but I think Berserker's a bit too far off, so not this lap. So anyway, let's go back through the field, see who else is brewing. Everyone seems to be staying fairly close up front. So Gary's got back up to 6 after being next to last. Oh, too much lag, Gary. Fast JMS is up to 7th. Dinky's in 8th, and Blackie's coming up the field now. He's got picked up a penalty with SJB really close behind. Let's go on board with SJB. See if he can find a way past Blackie into turn 1. Thinks about it. No, it's going to go around the outside. But in the meantime, he can on board here with Skippy. Nice 4 car drivers battle going on here for the lower positions. If you remember, 25 third, so he's definitely got the pace. If he can just keep it together, keep those mistakes absent, he's got a chance. And he's got a chance of picking up 3 places very quickly if he can find a way past this squabbling lot. As SJB thinks about going up the inside, but Mark's going to lose out obviously because he's got that penalty to scrub off. So Mark's going to drop a couple of places here. You're slowing everyone down. I wasn't going to be that. I don't think you are, Dennis. You did quite well at this track, I believe. Everyone was there or thereabouts. So I remember at the end of the race, there wasn't a lot of time between first and last. Anyway, here we go again. Berserker in the Surfer Show. Coming down to turn 1, Berserker's got close, but not close enough. Surf again on the inside there, holding off Berserker in that Mustang. Going around to turn 1, he's still not managed to find a way past. Seems to have gowned off the grey. You shall not pass, coming from Surfer's cockpit, as Berserker is really pushing now to keep up, find a way past that Mitzi. Desperately trying to, we're already halfway through the race. Can't believe it's gone so quickly, to be honest. The Berserker's right in the tailpipes here of that Mitzi. Berserker using a lot of high revs as well to try and burn off that fuel as quickly as possible. Gets a nice drive. Might have a chance here of having a go at Surfer into the hairpin. Here we go, 5th gear. This is where the Mustang really starts to work its magic. I thought for a moment Surfer brake tested Berserker then, as Berserker's going to go around the outside at the hairpin. Can he bring it back round in time? No, he can't. He still can't do it this time, as Berserker's had the door shut on him again. Oh, Berserker's having a great race. I would say I wasn't that frustrated. I was just enjoying this Surfer, to be honest. I wasn't getting frustrated. I just thought it was some of the best racing I've had for a long time. Oh, here we go. Berserker's now coming around to the outside. Can he find a way past at turn 1? No, he can't. And let's see, where's Dave? Dave dropped off a little bit, actually. He's not as close as I thought he could be. Berserker takes a wide line through turn 1, but cuts back onto this group. There's Willy Bob. Willy Bob's still there or thereabouts. Gary is now trying to catch up and join the party. Fast JMS and Datsun is now a little bit on his own. Skippy has got past everyone. I thought he might. So Skippy's got past. Let's have a quick look, see where we got past everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So here we're at the hairpin. It's back not too far from where we left it. He got past Mark, and I think he's going to just cruise past everyone down here on the start-finish straight. Looks like he's got SJB lined up. I'm sure I can hear Men at Work being played on the in-car stereo here. Skippy coming down, yeah, got a nice run here, pushes his way, forces his way through at the inside of the SJB at turn 1. Nice move there from Skippy. Oh, and they both go very wide. You can definitely pick up a penalty if you go too wide there. I'm surprised neither of them have. Mark's now lost his penalty in trying to join this crew after his moment. Going back up here with Skippy. Where's he going to get Dennis? Goes wide there. Cuts it back up. Oh, Dennis a little bit. Yeah, I was going to say Dennis a little bit all over the place. So just holds up. Skippy, as you can see, it's really difficult to overtake, even when you're faster than someone through the midsection of the track. It's really only this area here where you can gain an advantage on anyone. But Skippy now has definitely got up the inside here of Dennis. Nice move there from the Aussie. Gets back up, he's going to keep up the inside, there he goes, gets to the inside of Dennis. So comes his hairpin. The reason this hairpin's close, oh nice, Dennis cheekily tries to nip back up the inside there of Skippy, but doesn't quite make it stick. The reason that hairpin's quite tricky, it also seems to be extremely low grip area as well where, you know, you have to be very delicate to put the power down. It's so easy to spin up, as you've seen already with Skippy. SJB going to make a move on Dennis into turn one. He's thinking about it. He dives over the inside and he makes it stick as well. Great move there from SJB. Nice clean pass there. Dennis, as you can see, can't do much about that Lexus in front at the moment. It's a nice battle going on back here. Let's go back up to it. Fast MS just ahead of that bunch. There's not really. There's that bunch behind. There's Skippy. And Gary's now on his own, lagging all over the place. Welly Bob's probably having the quietest race of anyone here in 5th place. Dave still lost track of what's going on in front, and here we go again. And what's this? How many times? Oh, Berserker's got a beautiful run. How did he get such a good run on Surfer there? Let's have a quick look at that. Just gets the power down so well. Surely this is his moment. So Berserker's finally got a good run on Surfer. He might be able to get that Mustang in front by the hairpin, but Surfer's going to make it as difficult as possible into the braking zone. Berserker cuts off the front. Yeah, oh, that looked a little bit like contact to me. Oh, that looked a little bit like contact to me. So Berserker tries to cut the nose off of Surfer. There he goes, he cuts across. Surfer sticks up the inside, rubs the back of Berserker's Mustang, which gives him a little spin there. So Surfer playing rough boy today. Doesn't allow Berserker to get past and just puts Berserker back to 4th position now. And just allow Dave now, after all that little whatchamacallit there between Surfer and Berserker at the hairpin, he might get a chance now to close in on Surfer and have a pop at 2nd place. But look at what's the time, how long have we got in the race? It's showing on that screen, is it? Where's it showing me? Oh, it's down the bottom right left there. 14, nearly 14 minutes up. I've got to give him some love though, because Roadrunner, he's been out in front. You look at the map there at the top right, he's been out in front and he's not had any issues whatsoever since he's been out in front. Then you look at the map, we've got Surfer in 2nd, Dave in 3rd, Berserker in 4th, Welly Bob in 5th, Gary's in 6th, a gaggle of drivers from 2nd down to 6th within the space of about 3-4 seconds from Surfer to Gary. Line astern coming through the tunnel there, and then Skippy's got past the other group of drivers, which is led by SJB, Fast JMS. Oh, Fast JMS has dropped back. Something's happened to Fast JMS at some point. They're all streaming through the tunnel now, and Blackie's got back up to 9th. So Fast JMS has had some sort of issue. Dennis thinks about going up on the inside, doesn't quite make it stick. Fast JMS goes very wide, he might get a penalty for that. So Dennis has got back to 11th and Nicky back here manfully plodding on in 12th. In the meantime, Gary's put in a fastest lap, a 1:25.6. Where are we now? 14 minutes gone, 5 minutes to go. As MJB Roadrunner comes through the midfield section. So this is where the action is. Surfer is in 2nd, bringing Dave with him in 3rd. Berserker with the bit between his teeth is in 4th. But he's also, you can see behind, as Welly Bob has now caught the attention of the lagging Gary. Oh, look at that Dave. He might be able to have a pop at Surfer here as well now. Surfer, who's been basically defending 2nd position for what seems like the entire race, is now going to have a new challenger. Let's see the silver position. Oh, it's Dave. Oh, I thought he got it wrong there. A bit too far off. The Surfer's got nice traction coming out of turn. Out of the hairpin. Back on board with Berserker, watching this group. He's pulled away. There we go. Welly Bob's now got Gary really close behind. We're going board with Welly Bob though, because I just can't do that lagging. Look at that. All over the place, Gary. Gary's got up the inside of Welly. Is Welly going to fight it? Is Kev going to fight it? Oh, sorry, didn't mean to go that way. No, it doesn't fight it. So Gary's up now to 5th. Good recovery drive from Gary to get back up to 5th. Just going through the field. Everyone's spaced out now. Fast JMS has dropped off. So really the battle is Roder on his race to lose at the moment. He's got about a good 5 seconds, 6 seconds over Surfer. With 4 minutes to go. Surfer's just about being caught. Yeah, he is definitely being caught from Dave. Dave's lagging a bit as well, to be honest. I'd say that is a nice livery that Dave's got in that Porsche. With 3 lights on in the doors to indicate his position as well. I don't think the Porsche is unlike the Mustang, hasn't got that mid-range 5th gear grunt like the Ford does. This is a little bit slow getting that power down. Let's see how quick see if the Mustang can make any ground on that Porsche. As Berserker's now pulled away a bit from Gary. How long is it going to be before Berserker starts catching up a little bit? Yeah, here we go. Coming into turn 1. Starting to reel in that Porsche up front. So this race is not run. There's a bit of a gap. Nice tidy line there from Berserker. See, Berserker's really close now. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Going through the infield section. Really nice tidy lines there from Berserker. Very a tiny little wheel spin. The Surfer won't be able to cover all the track with these two really close. Oh, that is as close as you can be there from Berserker. Well, saying that though, this is as close as Dave's been to Surfer as well. The rear end of Surfer's car has been looked at the most this race. Surfer gets very wide. And he's bringing Berserker with him. 2 minutes to go. Is Dave going to have a pop at Surfer? Surfer again is having to go defensive. He's trying to go the long way around, trying to slingshot back underneath, but goes too wide, spins it up. Oh, and Berserker is already through. What a move from Berserker. I didn't realise Berserker was that close. So Berserker gets a beautiful line there into the hairpin. As Dave gets very wide, Berserker just keeps it nice and tidy. Oh, let's go back. I missed that. Go back on Berserker. So Berserker here cuts up the inside of Dave, just goes very wide, so keeps it tidy. Oh, as Dave nearly wipes Berserker out. So Berserker's already had a bit of contact with Surfer. He's not got long to do anything about it though. He's only got a minute and a half, well, a minute and 10, so this will be the last lap time. So, last lap of the sprint race, in which Roadrunner has been out in front from pretty much the word go, had the race to himself, not been harassed at all by anyone. Cruised around, but you can see there's a gaggle of drivers here. So you've got Surfer in second, Berserker in third. Gary's picked up a penalty. He's also got past Dave. Where did Gary get that penalty from? Let's go back. So Dave gets a really poor run out of that hairpin. Gary's going to come down here. Dave is also looking to regain 4th place. There's Gary just run. He's equalled his fastest lap. Roadrunner has equalled his. Oh, there goes Gary, very wide. That's where he's picked up the penalty. Sorry, there, so I can't read it all at the moment. There's the penalty. So last lap issues there for Gary. Could have had 4th place. Oh, he's very leery. Is Dave going to nip up the inside? Yes, he is. Oh, there's contact. Oh, disaster. Well, that's the lag for it. I'm going to put that down to lag. That is totally and utterly lag. Dave is there. Suddenly Gary's turning in, smashes Dave into the barrier. They're both out of it. Is Skippy going to get past? No, they're not going to get past. That is totally and utterly lag. But oh, as Gary's still not quite managed to fix his issues out. So Dave's got into. Skippy got off. Here we go. So Gary's still having issues trying to get the car pointing in the right way. Where's Skippy? Here comes Skippy. He's trying to avoid Gary, who's lagging badly, and there we go again. The lagging Gary's punted a little bit from Skippy, and he's still got a half-second penalty to scrub off. So it's disaster for Gary, he went from 4th back to 7th. Possibility of losing that position as well. In the meantime, though, let's go back up front and give Roadrunner some love. So Roadrunner, masterclass for him. Just get out in front, forget everything that's going on behind. There's no issues when you're out in front in clear air. Roadrunner now comes down the start-finish straight for the last time, then finishes in 1st place. Great run by him. Surfer, who bundled Berserker out of the way, is going to finish in 2nd, with Berserker right behind again in 3rd to the final podium. Welly Bob, superb drive from Welly to keep it together for 4th. Eventful race for Dave. He's in 5th place. Skippy's got back up to 6th place. Gary, who was 4th, has binned it, is back in 7th. Then we got Blackie and SJB still finding it out, 8th and 9th. Mickey Moo's finished already, so Fast JMS is going to finish in 10th, with Dennis in 11th. So there you go, that's your sprint race done. I just realised I need to change the description in the YouTube for I say it's not just a sprint race, it's both races. So there we go, race 1 of 2 done. Let's quickly load up the next race. And before we get going, I'll just have a quick drink. There we go, right, and we shall go up front now with the reverse field. I'll just have a quick drinks. Right, what did Dennis put? You put Roadrunner has equalled his fastest lap. I thought someone else got the fastest lap in that last race, actually, Dennis. But we shall see. Anyway, reverse field now for race 2. So crack on with this one. This is another humdinger, I think. Mickey Moo's obviously in pole position, gets a good start. You can see, Mark Blackie got a great start there, but Dennis is in the lead. His personal fastest lap. Dennis has got into the lead. Here we go. So let's go around this corner. Everyone's going to get round, I believe. Yep, everyone's through turn 1. Oh no, someone's off. Mickey Moo's off. What's happened to Mickey Moo? Let's go board with Mickey Moo. What happened to Mickey? Oh, he's got some sort of issue. He can't change gear. He can only get into 2nd gear. He's now changing gears, but he's had some sort of technical issue as Mickey Moo. Oh, disaster. He was on pole position. You can see he's trying to change gear, but it's not working. In the meantime, right, let's go up front. Dennis is now in 1st place. Couldn't change gear, yeah. Shame for Mickey. Dennis is in 1st place. Fast JMS is up to 2nd. Duncans is in 2nd. It's come through the middle section of the track. Black is up to 3rd. SJB 4th. Skippy is in 5th. Laggy is in 6th. Berserker's in 7th. He's got Laggy to deal with. Oh, look at that Skippy. Looked like he was trying to... Oh! Someone's gone very wide. There's a big screech of tyres then. Who was that? Who was that who went very wide? Who was that? Someone went very wide then. Was that Dave? I believe it was Dave. Let's go on board with Dave. Oh no, Dave punts Roadrunner. Oh, disaster. Dave got the braking slightly wrong there and just punts Roadrunner off the track. Just puts the Dave right at the back of the field now. Unfortunate for Dave, but Roadrunner now is going to try and get up the inside here of Welly Bob. Is he going to do it? Yes, he is. In the meantime, oh, carnage, crashing from everyone. Let's have a quick look. So, I saw a Skippy spin then. Let's go to this view. There we go. Fast Jam must have gone wide. Gary's had a nightmare with that lag. Punted Skippy. Who's that? Someone else? Oh dear. Let's go on board with Gary. I think Gary and his lag has really brought the party down today. Gary's coming up the inside here of SJB and Skippy. Comes up the inside, punts Gary, which puts SJB off. Gets punted himself as well. It's just allowed Berserker to get through the field, but Gary's lag has just put 2 people off. I have to say he hasn't waited either. Just carried on one more time. Yep, contact there. It's not really SJB, but the contact just pushed. One more time. Let's go on board from this view. Yep, that was enough to put Skippy off, which puts who was that? SJB off as well. SJB's now having to recover. Oh, disaster there, and Gary didn't wait. Stewards might have to have a look at that one. Right then, let's gather ourselves. All I can see is road. Oh, look at this. Drivers squabbling all over the place. You've got Surfer squabbling with... Oh, Gary punts Berserker off as well. Goodness me. Let's go on board here. So Berserker's trying to find the inside liner. Gary coming around the right hand side. Berserker's braking. Goes a bit wide here. Gary punts Berserker off as well. Oh, does Gary wait for Berserker? No, he's not waiting for Berserker either. Oh, Gary, bit between his teeth. I'm not sure what's going on with him in this race. He's normally waiting for people, but he's just put 3 people off now, and he's not waited. Hate to say it, Gary, but you have put 3 people off and not waited. In the meantime, that's just allowed Blackie to get in front. So hang on a minute, who was in front? Oh, Dennis was in front, wasn't he? So let's go back. We've missed all of this fun and games up front. So here we go. Blackie's got a lovely run here up on Dennis into turn 1. The Corvette of Mark. Oh, who was that? Was that Duncan as well? I saw Duncan back there. Here we go. Fast JMS. Catching up to this boy. He's braking very late. Oh, and he nearly takes Dennis out. Nearly took Dennis out from braking late there. But Mark's got up in front now. Oh, this race is really kicking off, isn't it? You can tell the points matter to everyone. Mark's now got a beautiful looking Corvette out in front. Dennis in second place. Fast JMS missed his braking late. He's trying to force his way through. And that Datsun is really harassing Dennis. Coming through the midfield section. Oh, Dennis goes wide as Fast JMS cuts up the inside. He overcooked it. Oh, what was that going on behind the 2 of them? Yeah, yes, he's overcooked it. In the meantime, Surfer's gone a bit wide. Skippy's now bringing the whole gaggle of drivers together. As Roadrunner, here we go. Roadrunner, Merc versus Corvette. I've not seen this much in this race. Interesting to see the comparison there. Oh, goodness me, Skippy lags a little bit as well. Roadrunner braking. Surfer's going very defensive as the Corvette, and there's Merc side by side through that hairpin. Laggy here in 7th place, hopefully not going to bring any more destruction along with him. Welly Bob in 8th, Berserker's now down into 9th, Dave's pulled back up in 10th, SJB nearly off the circuit in 11th, Mickey Moose got it together again, but he's probably a lap down now in 12th. Oh, we're only, what are we, 3 minutes in? Goodness me, I thought we were about 10 minutes in. So much has been going on. In the meantime, Blackie out in front, racing medium tyres. Little Larry on the exit of that corner. Coming around underneath the bridge. Finally got a bit of breathing distance between himself and Dennis in second. Fast JMS, who overcooked this corner coming up. Last lap is in third. Cuts underneath. Roadrunner, oh look at this, a whole gaggle of drivers. Surfer's now got the machinations of Skippy behind him and Laggy. So here we are on board with the Corvette versus the Surfer. Surfer again feels like he must have been being defensive the entire night into this hairpin. Skippy trying to cut back underneath and Mitzi, but doesn't quite make it stick with Laggy. There's Laggy. So Berserker's back up to 8th place now. Got past Welly Bob in 9th. Dave's now catching up to Welly Bob in 10th. Got a nice run here in the Porsches. He's got the legs on that Lexus to get Welly Bob by turn 1. No, it doesn't look like he has. Oh, look at these drivers up in front. Everything's closing up really, really tightly here. Here we're on board with Berserkers. Gary, again, getting a little touchy-feely with Skippy. But Skippy's trying to get a little touchy-feely with Surfer. Oh, I thought he nearly spun it then. Gary's really close behind. Surfer easing off into that really tricky right hand, a very slow corner. Temptation is to put the power down a bit earlier. Oh, Skippy's thinking about going up the inside. Oh, there he goes up the inside. Just makes it through. Yep, nice pass there from Skip. In the meantime, I just saw this brewing up front as well. Fast JMS has now been caught for a Roadrunner. He's got Dinky just up the road as well. So can Roadrunner find his way past Fast JMS in the Datsun? No, not here. He can't. Oh, look at this, side by side, laggy with Surfer. Another little bit of contact. Oh, as Berserker's now has joined this group as well. It is really all kicking off. So Berserker with the Mustang. A sight he saw most of the last race as well. Oh, bit of sideways contact there with Gary, but it's still there. The Surfer's gone defensive, thinking Gary's there, but he's also got Berserker now on the outside as Gary comes along, goes up the inside, punts Surfer a little bit. Oh, that lag! It just allows Berserker to go around the outside. Let's go quickly back through that again. Let's go on board with Berserker. Gary goes up the inside. Yep, pushes Surfer wide. It just clears the path for Berserker. It works with Berserker that time. In the meantime, Fast JMS has now been side by side with Roadrunner through the midfield section. Gets through. Nice driving there for MJB. It's just brought Skippy along. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to get a break this commentary, am I? There's just so much going on. Skippy's now joined this fight. Oh, it's Fast JMS. Somehow picks a penalty up in the middle of all of that. How does he do that? Where's Berserker? Berserker's not far behind either. So, start of the back straight. Fast JMS is going to clock off some time through that penalty. Is that going to allow Berserker to catch up? Probably not quite enough, I don't think. No, Berserker catch up, but I don't think he's going to have a chance to make a move. Coming back here, Surfer's now bringing Dave with him. Oh, Berserker has got... Oh, I thought Berserker did get a moment. Oh, yes, yeah, Berserker's got through there. So Berserker's got through past Fast JMS, but now Surfer got past as well. He's going board with Duncan. He's trying to fight his way back. Right here with Surfer, they're just ahead of everyone else. So Duncan got his braking wrong at turn 1 before. Oh, it looks like he's got it wrong again, and he takes out Berserker. So Berserker's been punted again for the, oh goodness sakes, 4th time of the evening. Duncan's letting Berserker get his position back. Welly Bob's into the pits, so he's back out of the pits. Might have been a good decision to keep out of all the shenanigans going on the track. Yes, Duncan. Thanks, Dennis. Appreciate that, mate. I'm only just battling for the championship, you know. How much did you pay Duncan to do that, Dennis? What was it, a tenner or $5? In the meantime, here we go. Mark, avoiding all the shenanigans going on behind. He's managed to cruise out to a bit of a lead, but he's brought Roadrunner with him. Oh, God, we're still not going to get a chance to do anything. It's Skippy and Dennis, 3rd and 4th. This race is never going to settle down. I've just got a horrible feeling it carries on like this for the next 30-odd minutes. So can Dennis hang on to 3rd place with the Corvette? Here we go on board with Skip. I think Skip's got a nice run here on that mid, so you can see he's gaining a hand over fifth. There he ducks up the inside, nice clean move there. Dennis didn't try and block it. trying to outbrake each other. Can Dennis cut back up under the inside here of Skip? It's just off the grass, but no, clean move there from Skip. So Skip's up to 3rd place. Great driving there from Skippy. So back here for Surfer in 5th. Dave in 6th. Laggy is crash test double. Oh no, Skip! I can't believe it. Has he done it again? Let's go back. Has he done it again? Has Skip? He's got up front. He's got up in the heady heights of the podium positions, and he binned it again. Someone's come off, and how do they manage to do it yet? Oh, he's got it wrong. Got it wrong there. Gets it wrong there as well. Oh, Skip. And that is a nightmare place to be left, perpendicular to the road, in the middle of a tunnel. Oh, he's scraping. You can hear the Corvette's paintwork being scraped off there. Oh, disaster for Skip. So he's dropped back. He was 3rd. He's now back to 10th. Oh, Skip, if you just stop making those mistakes, you'd be getting so many points. You really would. In the meantime, Blackie's now cruising out in front, but you can definitely see Roadrunner's well. Roadrunner will be catching because he's on racing soft tyres. Well, are we 10 minutes in? And these two boys now a little bit out of the way in front, with Dennis in 3rd place. So, and Dave gets it wrong at the hairpin. Alright, let's go on board with Dave. Can we have some clean laps so I can just have a drink, please? Spins it up with hardly any revs on. Still got no revs on. How did he manage to get a tank slapper there? And he gets a pen. Oh, it looks like SJB went straight through him. How did Dave get that wrong? He's trying to gather himself. He's just lost all those positions over for what appeared to be not a lot, to be honest. Cursing in that Porsche, that hairpin which just seemed to kill everyone. So Berserker now, the crash test dummy for everyone, in 6th place. Gary or Laggy is in 5th place. Right, let's go back up through the field. Let's go to it properly. Blackie's now in. We are 10 minutes in, 30 minutes to go. Blackie's still in 1st place. Roadrunner is catching. Blackie is in 2nd. Dennis is in the 3rd, bringing Surfer with him in 4th. Laggy is in 5th, bundling everyone out of his way as well. Berserker here in 6th. SJB is lagging quite a lot here in 7th. Skippy is having an eventful race. It's partly his fault, partly not his fault, is in 8th. Fast JMS in the Datsun is in 9th. Dave, who was up front getting close to the groups in front, is in 10th. Welly Bob 11th, because he's pitted. And Mickey Moo here in 12th, still manfully plodding on. Good on you, Mickey. Keep going, mate. Oh, here we go. Is this the moment Roadrunner takes the lead? He won race 1 as the sun's starting to set as well. Here we go, Roadrunner side by side with Blackie. Corvette versus Mercedes into turn 1. Nice clean move there from Roadrunner. Takes it past Mark, but you can see Mark is really close to Roadrunner. Just leave it. Let's leave it here for it. Have a quick drinks break now. Oh, Roadrunner got a little bit leery then. Does it just allow Blackie to catch back up to the Mercedes? See if the Corvette power's like compared to the Mercedes. Gaining a little bit. Obviously the slipstream is involved as well. Mark backed out of it. He's going to try and slingshot back underneath at the hairpin. No, he's gone a bit too wide. So that's Mark in 2nd. So let's go back here. Surfer's now got a Laggy right behind him. Both on racing medium, so they're both basically racing for position at the moment. It's not. Sounds like they're on the same pit strategy. The race leader, Roadrunner's gone in. So MJB's into the pits. those the two brothers, Roadrunner and SJB, into the pits. Same time, 13 minutes in. Now we're going to get the field split up a little bit with all these different strategies that everyone's using. Surf has got a little bit more breathing space over Laggy. Dinky, Dennis is doing really well. Still there or thereabouts in 4th place. He's on racing mediums, the other two on racing mediums as well, because Dennis has lost a lot more tyre wear compared to the others. Berserker, despite being punted all over the place, is back here in 5th place. He's got, mainly because the other people have pitted at the moment, of course. But how long is Berserker going to stay out for in those racing mediums? Skippy's in 6th. Datsun here, Fast GMS is in 7th. He's not pitted yet. And there's Roadrunner. How far was he from Fast GMS? A bit too far off. But Dave is, he's not pitted though, but he's got loads of tyres left. So Dave could be harassing Roadrunner now. Light's definitely closing in. Dave's very tentative around that hairpin now. It's already bitten him once. Doesn't want it to bite again. Oh, it's Fast JMS is into the pits. There's a bit of a lull now in the action as everyone's getting onto their strategies, spacing the field out a bit. Welly Bob is the first of the pitters. He's got back up to 9th. Obviously, some people in front of him haven't pitted yet, so let him get a bit further up the field. But he's also racing soft, so that he won't last that long. He's doing a nice job here of catching up to Dave in front of him, though. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's just put purple sector time in, catching up to Dave very quickly, to be honest. Nice little battle brewing here, midfield. Here comes Dave. He's got a nice run there. So yeah, here we go. So Roadrunner's on racing mediums, Dave's on racing softs, so he's obviously got better grip. But also I just noticed his right rear is quite low. So I don't think Dave's going to be staying out there for much longer. He's not close enough yet to Roadrunner. Let's go back up front. Blackie's still out on his own. He's not pitted yet. Still going strong on those racing mediums. Berserker's come in now. So Berserker's come in for his first change from 6th place. Surfer's still in 2nd place, but he's now got Laggy right behind him with racing mediums that don't seem to be wearing much at all, even better than Surfer. So nice battle brewing here. They do seem to be close. Yeah, I think Surfer's closing in on Mark in front as well. Just noticed the fastest lap time has been put in by Roadrunner, 1:26.575. Keeping on the fastest lap as well, because you get points for that. But Surfer's closing in on Mark. Mark's kept it clean, avoided all the issues of the people around him, just trundling along there up in 1st place. The tyre wear is almost identical, so is the fuel almost identical. But is Laggy going to make an attempt to pass Surfer at the hairpin? No, not this time. Surfer goes mildly defensive. That's a very tidy line there, does Evan. He's certainly closing in on Mark now. So at the moment, you can see there on the map. So, oh, we've got a spinner. We've got a spinner, Mickey move. I was just looking at the map at the top right and someone was facing the wrong way. What happened to Mickey? Just gets a tank slapper on. And there we go, facing the wrong way. Complete. Oh, Mickey. Oh, he's damaged the car as well. Oh, bless. Oh, Mick, you're having a nightmare race. Anyway, yes, I was looking at the map at the top right there. You can see you've got Blackie here in 1st place, being caught now, hand over fist from Surfer in 2nd, Laggy in 3rd, and then Dennis is still there in 4th place. Sorry, did I sound too surprised then? Skippy here is in 5th. Roadrunners in 6th. Welly Bob's in 7th now. Berserker Boy coming down. Here we go on the new set of boots. Is in 8th. SJB is in 9th. Fast JMS is in 10th. Dave's coming out of the pits now in 11th. And poor Mickey Moo back here. So there's not a lot going on track apart from this group here for the lead. I'm not sure how long these boys will be out for as well. Whether they're going to do 1 or 2 stop strategies. I'm guessing they're going to do 1 stop strategies because they've still got quite a lot of fuel and tyre wear to go. It's all a bit line astern. Gary can't find a way past Surf just yet. That Corvette's pulling away though from that Mitzi coming down the long straights. So while this is going on, well, not a lot's going on just at the moment. I should just have another quick drinks break. And I'm back just in time to see this. Mark's really been harassed now from Surfer. Surfer's trying to get up the inside here of Blackie. Coming into that hairpin. We've lost Gary a little bit. Is Surfer going to dive up the inside or is Mark going to cut him off? Oh, it leaves Mark did leave a bit of a gap there. There's a bit of contact. And Mark manages to keep the position. So it's starting to warm up and kick off now. You're also, this group back here is also close right up. We've got Skippy and Dennis. Neither of these two are pitted. They must be coming in soon. And Roadrunner, who has pitted, catching this group as well. So 2 groups of 3. Looks like Roadrunner's really reeling in Dennis there. Coming to turn 1. No, backs out of it. Thinks better of it. Oh, something's going on up ahead. Something's going on up ahead. Yep, someone's gone off. I think it's Mickey Moo. Mickey Moo's again. Oh, Mickey. Give way to the faster car so he just gets out of the way, literally. Literally just gets out of the way. Well done, Mickey. As everyone just goes past. Poor old Mickey. Right, back up front. Blackie then still hanging on to first place. But now Surfer has been caught by Laggy. Laggy's really pushing Surfer quite a lot. As they come up to the hairpin. Oh, I thought so. I thought I saw that happening. Roadrunner's got a nice run here on Dinky. Through the tunnel as the lights really closing in fast now. But is Dennis going to try and nip back up underneath Roadrunner into the hairpin? No, backs out of it. Oh, nearly goes into the back of the Roadrunner though. That part of the second part of the hairpin. Who's that behind? That's Welly Bob back there. So no, is Dennis coming into the pits now? No, he's not. Over halfway. So there's some of these boys. Well, all these boys are definitely one-stop strategies. But they've been holding each other up though, that's the thing. No one's really having a clear run of it at the moment. These 3 boys here, oh, as Gary's got in front of Surfer. When did that happen? Oh, at the end of the start-finish straight. So Laggy's got in front of Surfer eventually. Surfer was trying to block the inside, instead lets Gary or Laggy through up the inside there. Surfer trying to undercut him. He does try. But Laggy holds his position, so Laggy's up to second. Skippy's in fourth. Now being caught by... Oh, I thought Skippy's gone very wide there. I thought Skippy was off almost. Caught by Roadrunner. Dennis is in 6th. Welly Bob's in 7th. Berserker's back here in 8th. Fast JMS is into the pits in 10th. And Mickey Moo comes back out on Racing Softs. So these three line astern. Oh, there's a big group going. Oh, something happened back here. Something happened back here. I think it was Skippy again. Let's go back. I just saw a little wiggle. So Skippy's out in front of this group. Coming through this tricky infield section. Does anything happen here? No, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good. Apart from there we go, Skippy gets it wrong again! Oh, it didn't manage to bin it, but he's lost a position already and looks like he's in danger of losing another as well. From Dennis, Welly Bob's is close in his action as well, but Dennis is going to be pitting this lap. Skippy might be as well, he's struggling with the temperature. I guess that's the temperature going down, just affecting the tyres a little bit. So here we go. In the meantime, Mark's staying out another lap. 23 minutes gone, well over halfway. Laggy's gone into the pits. Surfer's now freed up to try and catch back up to Mark. Skippy's into the pits as well. There's Surfer, so there's 1 and 2 out on their own. Roadrunner's now back up to 3rd. There's a battle brewing here. You've got Dennis who's gone wide at turn 1. It's just allowed to, that was as soon as they just got through. That was Welly Bob's. Welly Bob's back up to 4th. Dennis is running out of tyres and fuel very quickly. Well, we've still got a little way to go before he needs some more. Berserker has put a couple of bandages on all of the bits of his cars that have been battered. Still hanging on to 6th place on a 2 pit stop strategy, obviously. Started on mediums and now racing softs, but he's not going to give up. In fact, I just noticed he's just done the fastest lap time, a 1:26.3. So Berserker's pushing hard, a bit between his teeth. As you can see, 5th place up ahead. Laggy's come out the pits, is back in 7th. SJB is not far behind Laggy in 8th. Skippy has been all over the place. He's now pitted and back in 9th. With Dave, who's had an eventful night as well, back here in 10th. Mickey Moo has now got up to 11th. And Fast JMS, something's gone wrong with Fast JMS. What's going on? He's flashing his lights there. Something's happened to Fast JMS to put him out of the running for some reason. Anyway, so the pit stops are all coming through, so it's difficult to keep up with who is racing who at the moment. What we do know is the race leader Mark has been out in front now for 25 minutes. Still could go a lap or two. Is he going to go a lap or two though? He's only got 15 minutes to go. He's been caught hand over fist from Surfer, who must be pitting this lap as well, so doesn't necessarily need to fight Mark coming up to the hairpin, but I think he's going to anyway. Yep, Surfer's looking up the inside of Mark here, coming up to the hairpin in the dark, side by side. And they both give each other a nice bit of room there as they both go through. So Surfer's up to 1st place. And as soon as he's into 1st place, I'm sure he's going to just dive straight into the pits to the left. Yep, and there he goes. So Surfer's into the pits. Blackie followed him straight away. So where's Roadrunner? Roadrunner coming around now. So there we go. Roadrunner's going to take the lead. Into 1st place goes Roadrunner. There we go. So Roadrunner's 1st. He's going Surfer. We're getting his size done. Berserker's now gone through to second place. Who's going to get out first? Is it going to be Surfer or Mark? They went in together. As Blackie's comes out in front of Surfer, so Blackie's, I guess, less fuel. Look at that. No, he's got more fuel. That's a strange one. So I'm guessing Blackie's got a better pit crew than Surfer. He went in slightly behind Surfer and got an identical amount of fuel and come out in front. Nice one. Nice one, pit crew there for Mark. So now Surfer's back and forth, and he's still got the machinations of Laggy behind. SJB is now in 6th, so you can see that group up ahead. He's having a quiet race, a bit all over the place. Difficult to tell what he's doing with this lag that he's got as well. You can see the group up ahead. Oh! Lights the rear wheels up of those mediums. Trying to figure out. I'm guessing SJB has pitted. Must have been a racing soft to start with, I guess. In the meantime, Welly Bob's picked up a penalty. Looks like. Yep, there he goes. He's picked up a penalty. Just allowing Skippy now to catch back up. On board from this view, we can see a little bit more. Cuts back up at the hairpin. Oh, but he's got a big Lexus in the way when he wants to put the power down. Can the Corvette get past that Lexus? He's thinking about it. Oh, he's definitely got a nice run here. Is Weddy Bob going to fight it? No, he's not. Weddy Bob's going to hang it out there. Skip just moves past Weddy Bob before they even get to the braking zone. Weddy Bob nice and respectful. Could have blocked him though, Willie. Could have gone on the inside, made him go around the outside. There's a nice clean pass there from the two of them. So, in the meantime, Roadrunner now, back out in front. Still got a little way to go before he pits. Berserker's in second place, he's in an eventful race. But he's imminently about to pit as well with, what's that, 10 minutes to go? So it'll be his last pit stop. Yep, his fuel light's just gone red. And it's just going to put him back into this group here. Roadrunner, oh, it's Roadrunner's coming into the pits. Now the Berserker's he coming into the pits this lap? Yes, he is. So Berserker's in the pits. So Surfer will take the lead, I believe, because he's coming down the lot. Yeah, we go. Start finish straight now. So where's Blackie's in second, Laggy's in third. I'm trying to go to Roadrunner. SJB's in fourth. Not letting me do it. There we go. Roadrunner. Where's Roadrunner coming out? There he is. Roadrunner comes out in. Sorry, Roadrunner's in fourth. His brother SJB is right behind him. It's worked out just about right for those two. 10 minutes to go. It's all brewing nicely. If you look at the map there at the top right, we go from first. So there's first place, the map at the top right with the red arrow. Go back to the positions. So look all the way back to 10th place with Dennis. They're not that far apart. So there we go. 9th place is there. First place is there. It's just about the space of about 2 corners and a bit of the straight. So it's all bunching up nicely. There's still 10 minutes to go. If I remember rightly, there's only about 17 seconds between first and about 10th place at one point. Oh, yeah, Fast Jonas oh, can't get my words out. Has quit for the race. There we go. I'll say quit. I don't mean that. But in the meantime, here we go. So Blackie is now losing touch with Surfer. SJB's gone into the pits. Surfer was second in race 1. Is now leading race 2. Laggy is in is here in 3rd place. He's suited and booted to the end, that's for sure. Roadrunner, he's definitely got the pace, is in fourth place, but I just noticed Gary's put the fastest lap in, a 1:26.1. So if you stay on board here with Roadrunner, you'll probably just see at some point fairly soon the tailpipes and lights of Gary up. There he goes, just around the corner. Roadrunner will be fighting hard now to catch up to that group in front, because that is the lead group, 1, 2, 3, just up the road. In the meantime, Skippy, who's been up and down the field all over the place, has managed to keep it together, being 5th place. Welly Bob has been, again, cruising around, not really minding anyone's business, is still in 6th. Berserker's got a long way to go, but he's on a fresh set of rubbers now. With a bit between his teeth, he's going to be hammering that Mustang for all it's worth to try and catch up and get as many points back as he possibly can after the disaster that's happened to him in his car this evening. He's been muscled off the car in his muscle car 3-4 times, but manfully carrying on. Anyway, let's go back up front. Surfers, let's see, pulling out. He's definitely pulling out a lead over Laggy in. Oh, Laggy's got up to 2nd. How did Laggy get up to 2nd? Oh, I guess at the end of the start finish straight. Yep, there you go. Laggy goes into 2nd. Blackie is going to fight back here. Is now in 3rd. And there's Roadrunner. He just came over the crest. What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster? No, it's Roadrunner. Anyone that knows him might find it. He is a bit of a monster though, but we don't know. I have to try, but I really do. Says Roadrunner. There's Skippy in 5th. He's bringing Welly was really close now. Is Welly going to fight back? Come on, Bob. Come on, Kev. You can do it, mate. Really harass the Aussie. Get that pace back, Kev. Come on, you can do it. Got a nice drive here as Welly Bob. Got into the slipstream of Skippy. Won't necessarily catch up to him here at the hairpin, but if he's close at the hairpin, he might have the legs on Skippy to get him coming into the start-finish straight. It's very dark now. Oh, flames spitting nicely here from Skip. Oh, well, he's in a great position here. Can he get the power down? Oh, he's got the traction control on. He's a bit too slow to get the power down. Couldn't quite. Yeah, you can see. Look at that. That traction control has just given Skippy a bit of breathing room before turn 1. 6 minutes to go. I'm guessing everyone is not going to need to pit anymore. I'm guessing everyone's done all their pit stops. Just double check, go through everyone. With his Surfer out in front, just putting in the purple sector time. It's Roadrunner. Yep, Roadrunner's got a bit between his teeth, and he's just put a fastest lap in, a 1:26.1. So Surfer's out on his own. Laggy's in 2nd, bringing Mark with him. Mark's not going to let this one go. Both on racing softs. And also you can see that there's Roadrunner. Roadrunner's definitely joined this party. So that's one little battle brewing. 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Looks like Surfer's got a bit of breathing room. Oh, here we go, Blackie. He's definitely looking at Laggy. You're going to go up the inside of Laggy here. The hairpin. Oh, he's going to try and outbrake him. Definitely trying to outbrake him. Oh, here comes Roadrunner. Oh, they're going to manage to avoid contact. Oh, Gary's pushing Mark a little bit. It's all good though there. Side by side, Laggy cuts the nose off Mark. With Mark in that Corvette, is he going to get a slingshot back here underneath? Oh, Gary's all over the track. Difficult to know exactly where he is. Roadrunner's going to get a grandstand view of this as they're coming to turn 1. Mark backs out of it. Coming round, oh, very wide. It's all heating up now. It's very tense. 4 minutes to go. Surfer's out in front, driving a great race. Laggy's in 2nd. Mark's really close behind him here in 3rd. And he's bringing a serious leader with him, Roadrunner in 4th. I can can hear a lot of tyre screaming, but I know that's just the lag. Let's go on board with Roadrunner. We can get a grandstand view of this. And the fading light. 36.5 minutes. About 2 laps now. It's all going to come down to grunt power and this hairpin and turn 1. There's not many opportunities not many more passing opportunities. Oh, here we go. Mark's definitely got up the inside here of Laggy. So Mark's trying to make it stick this time. Oh, there's contact. Oh dear, there's contact again with Laggy and Roadrunner. Roadrunner's having to wait for Laggy to gather himself. Where's Skippy? Here comes Skippy. Skip has now got through to 3rd place. Roadrunner waits for Laggy. Welly Bob's through. Now Roadrunner lets Laggy past. So Roadrunner's now through. There comes Berserker Boy flashing his lights. Oh, it's really kicking off. Is Berserker going to get Roadrunner as well? The championship contenders side by side. Yep, there we go. Berserker's through on Roadrunner. Blocking the way there as well as Laggy's now in front of Berserker. 37 minutes now. We've probably got another lap after this. Laggy, as you can see that he's all over the road, all over he's half the road. Hits the inside. Berserker's desperately trying to find a way past Laggy. Where's Roadrunner? Roadrunner right behind this bunch as well. Berserker now side by side. Oh, Berserker side by side with Laggy. Coming into, Roadrunner thinks about diving up the inside of Berserker there. Thinks about it again as Laggy goes wide, so Berserker's going to get side by side surely. Well, he's not, he's still behind Laggy. Difficult to know where to make the move. I want to go back up front as well because I want to see what's going on with Blackie and Skippy because they're just up the road ahead. You can see here, we've got a grandstand view here from Roadrunner in 7th. Is Berserker going to get up the inside of Laggy? Yes, he does. Easily gets up the inside there. Does Berserker get the power down? Yep, so Berserker's passed Laggy up to 5th place. Welly Bob's cleared all this muck behind him now. He's in 4th. Skippy's cleared the muck as well. He's in 3rd. He's got up to 3rd. Well done, Skippy. In the meantime, we've just got Surfer now. What have we got? 1 minute to go. This probably is the last lap. That's Mickey Mood up in front. Hopefully he won't get in the way of Surfer. Yeah, this will be the last lap. This I'm sure to be the last lap. So Surfer's going to win the race as long as he doesn't do anything drastically wrong and he's not accidentally taken out by anyone. Here comes Surfer. Where's Blackie? Blackie's a few corners behind. But then you've got this gaggle of cars here. Look at this. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. All within 1 corner of each other on the last lap. Who's your money on? Skip here is in 3rd place. Welly Bob's in 4th. Oh, looks like Berserker's having a little tussle here with Laggy. There's Laggy right behind him. As you can see, lagging all over the place. We go on board with Berserker so we get a better view of this. That one doesn't lag everywhere. Berserker's going defensive. He's learned how to ride that line from watching Surfer for the last hour or so's backside. But oh, I've missed it already. Let's go back. In the meantime, we have to give him credit. He's done it again. Surfer past the hairpin. Coming round now for the last time. We are 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 40 minutes done. Surfer crosses the line in 1st place. Blackie's run a really magnificent race as well. He's going to finish in 2nd. Well done, Blackie. Skip, after all the shenanigans he's been through this evening, he's going to finish in 3rd. He's going to get a podium. In the meantime, what's going on? What's going on? Why is all the screen gone on over the place again? So there he goes. Welly Bob's going to finish in 4th. But then we've got a gaggle of drivers. Oh, let's go back. Let's see what's going on here. So we've got a bit of a shenanigans going on here. So Berserker did get out in front. Where's Roadrunner? There's Roadrunner. Excuse me. So Welly Bob's going to finish in 4th. Everyone's going to come piling in here. So Berserker's currently got 5th. Can he hang on to 5th? Because you've got Laggy in 6th. And Roadrunner in 7th. Yeah, it looks like it's going to finish the same way. So Berserker finishes in 5th. Laggy in 6th. Roadrunner in 7th. Dave on fumes is going to finish in 8th. SJB is not too far off as well, is going to finish in 9th. There's Dennis, here comes Dennis to finish in 10th. Mickey Moo's already finished in 11th, and Fast JMS had technical issues, I suppose. Finished in 12th. But here we go, Dennis coming around for the last time. Crosses the line now, and there we have it. So, thank you everyone for watching. Last race of the season, or last weekend of this, the last couple of races of the season next week. Let's see what the points do. Point system has us, everyone. I've got a feeling it's going to be extremely close. Surf, I've got a feeling he's going to be there or thereabouts, even because he's going to have first and a second this night. He was 15 points behind, so he's going to gain a huge amount of points than everyone else. So it could be that Surfer is in with is leading into the last week. See how it goes though. So anyway, thanks for watching everyone. See you later then. Bye bye.